What's this thing? Had a thing where you could.
You can prop it up on this. Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. If you've never seen me before because you're watching in the Jingle and Mingle group, hello, nice to meet you. I teach door hanger painting, but today we're painting something much smaller than a door hanger. We're painting an attachment. So let me just show you, first off, why we're painting this little attachment. These candlestick kits that we sell in our shop have become quite popular. And so once in a while, I've been painting a different attachment for the candlestick. So today we're going to be painting this cute little Santa hat because we're celebrating Christmas in July as a part of the Jingle and Mingle with some of my friends. So we've had a crafting marathon going on all day today over in the Jingle and Mingle group. And my project is this cute little candlestick stand that you can change out the attachments on all year round. So these are attached using a magnet and a metal disc that is secured to the back of each one. So the one we're going to be painting today is the little Santa hat. Some of you guys have already grabbed your candlestick kits in the video description or in the guides section of the Jingle and Mingle group here. And some of you guys have been following me for quite a while and already have your candlestick kits. So if you haven't painted them yet, you're in for a treat because we're going to be painting one of those attachments today. But before we get started, I wanted to show you some of the other attachments that we have for this kit. So there is a, oh, hang on, let me turn Do Not Disturb on my phone or it's going to be going off during the whole live. There we go. So one of the attachments that we have is a patriotic little sign with USA and some flowers. We have a little pumpkin, which you can paint orange or like I did it kind of like an off-white color. We have a little sign that's a house that says, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." We have a pumpkin with a spider. We have a mason jar with a sunflower, a cute little snowman head. Whoops. I think I skipped too fast. We have hearts for Valentine's Day, a little Easter bunny head for Easter, and flowers for any time of year. And then this is the one that we're painting today. So if you want to grab this candlestick kit, you can grab it in the video description, or I can have Michael drop it over in the comments for you if any of you guys are having a hard time finding it. My husband Michael's here with me today.
Promises.
Y'all say hello to Michael. Drop me a comment. Let me know who's watching or where you're watching from. I'm not seeing any comments on my end just yet, so there may not.
No, there is.
There is?
Yeah.
Well, you're watching in the group, and I can't see comments from the group, so you're just going to tell me what people are saying.
Oh, okay. Well, Penny and Linda's here. Hannah,
hello.
Sharon from Montana. Nina, new from Florida. I couldn't get it to open to purchase.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll drop it down in the comments for you and see if you can grab it there.
Is that my cue?
Yeah, that's your cue. My husband is my assistant today. I see Crystal's watching from my page. Hello. So to start with, if you've never painted on a piece like this, the design is lasered in the surface. You can just barely feel it with your fingernail if you're scratching the piece. But the cool thing about this is you can just paint right over those laser etched lines and still see them through the paint. So we're just going to start with a basic primary red. And I'm using Deco Art Americana paints. And we're going to just give this a base coat of the red. And then we'll go back and add our polka dots on top of this later. Connie says, I love this kit. I will be ordering it. Several of you guys have snagged this kit. I really love that it comes with 10 different attachments to kind of get you started. But you can really build your own custom attachment set from there.
Wow.
Each month we've been coming out with different attachment bundles. So we came out with a bundle in July and June. In August, I believe we're coming out with like a fall, Halloween, and then eventually a Christmas bundle and Thanksgiving, different ones. So you could really kind of mix and match these and change them out as you want. If you do end up buying more attachments for this candlestick kit, you will need to get the 8-inch size of pieces. Because some of you guys may have been buying them for like our home sign back here. Those are 6-inch, but what you need for your candlesticks are 8-inch.
Got a lot of different states here.
Oh, what states are watching right now? We're in Kentucky, for those wondering.
We got Amy from California and Kimberly, she's from Ontario, Canada. Zena is from Virginia.
Hello.
Wendy's from North Carolina, Texas.
Lots of different states.
Virginia. Josie's from Toronto, Canada.
Awesome. I see Connie watching from North Carolina. Hey, Nancy. She said, I'm surprised to see you on. Yeah, I don't normally go live and paint on Thursday afternoons, but we're doing a crafting marathon over in the Jingle and Mingle Facebook group. So I'm streaming it to my page as well as the group.
We got some Idaho, California, North Carolina, Georgia.
Now, all of this so far I've been doing with this flat tip brush that's about a 1/2 inch wide. It's in my custom brush set. So if you need a good set of brushes, you can add those to your cart before you check out. Just search up brushes in the shop, like using the shop search category, and it should find it for you.
Patty said that she great to see you. Can't wait to see you in Tennessee SA Live.
Oh yeah, we're having a big event in Sevierville, Tennessee, November 15th and 16th, and it's going to be a blast. Christy Bottle, which is usually one of our Jingle and Mingle crafters, is going to be there. Heidi Easley, Cindy Manley, Lauren Martin, and we're all going to be teaching 6 different crafts over 2 days. It's going to be a blast.
Miranda Pitt said, we're twins. I've got on the same shirt.
I love this shirt. It's so bright. I thought about going and changing into something that was a little more Christmassy for the Christmas in July theme, but I didn't have time. So
I can go get you a Santa hat. I've got one in the drawer.
That's okay.
You sure?
I think it will look kind of goofy with my pink shirt. Hey, Laura. She said, Bo says hello. Hello, Bo.
Diane Edwards says pretty red. That's pretty red color.
Yep. This is primary red. It's usually my go-to red color for, whoops, I accidentally messed up right there, for just about anything that needs to be standard red. Crystal says she is part of Christy's Craft Room as a subscriber. Well, if you guys want to come and join us in Sevierville, Tennessee, we have about 15 or so spots left. You can find out more information about that at southernadornmentslive.com. Elizabeth can't wait for November. Kathy said, I bought the kit and have been cutting more attachments on her Glowforge. Awesome. Wow.
I know Linda Holshouser's watching. I'm still waiting to see a picture from her. She said she's going to send me a picture when she jigsaws her first piece.
Linda, I heard you've been cutting out pieces, so we are been working up the courage to cut out pieces, I guess. So we want to see one when you get them cut out.
Nina said she likes your glasses. They match your shirt.
Thank you. These are pair I wear glasses, so I can change out the toppers. Can you tell I like things that attach with magnets? I got glasses that do that. I've got door hangers that do that. I've got this candlestick that we're painting today that does that. I love versatile things. What?
You're welcome.
Michael says you're welcome because he is our resident magnet expert. He's done lots of magnet research for these projects.
Dixie Brown said, I'm still trying to figure out what you're announcing on the 25th.
Oh, yeah. We've got a top secret announcement that we're going to make inside of our Painters Clubhouse group July 25th about the next Painters Clubhouse retreat that's going to be happening in 2025. So I cannot wait to reveal that news.
I mean, I could just blurt it out.
Let's not do that. No.
Now, hey, if anybody watching knows Dolly Parton, if they want to, drop a bug in her ear about the event, she can come and paint for free.
He keeps saying we need to invite Dolly to Southern Adornments Live. I said she ain't gonna come.
If she wasn't, there's some actors and actresses and singers and stuff that just seem down to earth. If she didn't have anything going, I could see her coming. I may be wrong on that, but I don't know.
I'm gonna fix this little spot where I accidentally got a little wild with the white paint, and I'm gonna put a second coat on my red. And then we'll do our polka dots. Even if you're a beginner painter and don't have a lot of experience, this is a really easy one to paint. It's only like 4 colors total. And if you don't want to do the black parts with a paintbrush, you can do them with a paint pen. I was just thinking about this little candlestick sign. You could probably find even more stuff to attach to this little whoops, I just got red there. You can probably find even more stuff to attach this little candlestick sign if you just keep your eye out when you're at the Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby or wherever. Just as long as it's about 8 to 10 inches in size, it should fit on there quite nicely. And all you'd have to do is pop a little metal disc on the back of the piece to make it magnetized to the candlestick sign.
Yep. Judy Jenkins said that she absolutely loves your backdrop.
Thank you.
And Penny Fitzpatrick said, I think she's talking about Dolly Parton. She said with her cheerleader outfit. So,
Dolly will show up in her cheerleader outfit. That'd be awesome. Kay says loves the hat. She loves the hat. And Elizabeth says she's learned a lot about magnets from you. She can't wait till PC Live. Oh, Karen wants to know where we get the magnets from. Karen, if you end up buying this candlestick set, it comes with the magnets.
And the metal discs.
So here is what all is included in the kit. It's 10 different attachments. It's a candlestick kit. So it comes disassembled, but it comes with a little video showing you how to put it all together. And then it comes with all these pieces that you can paint and add to your signs. You can paint them, like I have them shown here, or you can do your own custom colors and whatnot.
Deborah Wolford said, did you attach the link to the kit? I couldn't get the one in the guides to work. Let me try and that could be operator error on my part.
No, she's talking about here in the Jingle Mingle group, there is a guides section. And apparently when you put a link up in the, whoops, I don't need to do that. I need to put my paint on a flat surface so I can dip my sponge pouncer in it. When you go to try to put a link in there, it doesn't let it be clickable or something. It's real strange.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to use my sponge pouncer for this, but now that I think about it, I don't know why I'm doing that, because the lines for these polka dots are lasered on the surface. I don't even need a sponge pouncer for this. I can just paint inside the lines. The red that I'm using for these polka dots is deep burgundy. It's just a deeper red.
Nina, and I'm not sure if I could say her last name.
That's okay.
Nina and Lynn, first time watching you.
Welcome, Nina. Welcome, Lynn. Belinda says, where do we go to get the video? What video do you think she's talking about?
About the kit.
Oh, about the kit. Oh, when the kit comes in the mail, it has a little QR code attached to it. And you just scan that with your camera app on your phone, and it'll bring up the video for you. And pretty much you just need super glue to put it together, and then you paint it. It's pretty simple.
And Jill Hoswell found you originally through Christy Hawkins.
Oh, Christy and I go way back. We've been friends for at least 6 years now. Okay, let me dry this and see if these dots need another coat.
Donna Brogan asked, are all the templates that come in the kit, are laser print like when you're painting?
Yeah, they're actually called wood blanks. That's what we call our wood pieces that we ship. Wood blanks, and they all come with the design lasered on them, just like this one. So you can rest assured that it's like paint by number almost. You can sit and paint inside the lines.
Who's Rayberg?
Huh?
Rayberg?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Did you read something wrong?
No, it was Nina Rayberg.
Oh.
She said, Michael sounds like Rayberg. And I was like, I thought she was saying my voice sounded like Rayberg. Not, I got it now. Never mind. Deborah Walls said that the
Helen.
Era 404 page not found.
What is it showing when you're clicking that? I mean, like, where are you clicking when you're seeing that?
Hold up.
We were having a little bit of trouble with our website earlier today doing that.
No, but I accidentally clicked it earlier whenever I was trying to copy and paste it the last time. It opened right up.
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and put a third coat of white on all of this because it won't take 2 seconds to do, and it's just going to make everything look a little better. Sometimes you got to do 3 coats of white, even if you don't want to. So far, I have done this entire thing with just this little 1/2 inch wide flat tip brush. So you don't need a ton of different kinds of brushes to paint stuff like this. And all of the attachments that come in this set are pretty simple to paint. None of them have a ton of details to them. We tried to keep it that way because when you're painting on a smaller surface, if something has a ton of detail, it can be a little harder to paint.
Penny wanted to know what color red that is.
Primary red, and then the darker is deep burgundy. We're only using 4 colors today. Primary red, deep burgundy, black, and white. And all of my paints are Deco Art Americana paints. All right, there we go. Third coat on there. We're going to dry that, and then we'll be ready to do our finishing details and the black. And we can show what they all look like mounted on the candlestick. If you got another one of these little Santa hats, because these are sold separately in our shop, you could get one in a 6-inch and attach it to a door hanger like you see behind me. You could get it in a 12-inch and make it into like a little porch leaner if you've got a welcome sign or a home sign where you change out the O. If you need more magnets or more metal discs, those are linked in my Amazon favorites. And I can drop the link to those in the comments for those that are watching on Facebook and YouTube. See if you type in AMZ space, if it'll pop it up on your side, Michael.
Okay.
Hey, Jennifer. Thank you. She said this is adorable.
Space.
AMZ
Oh,
space. Yeah. Did it populate it? Okay.
The Amazon shop, Southern Doors.
Hit enter. Yeah.
Hey, look at me. I'm learning new things. Do you do tutorials for all the signs?
I don't have tutorials for all of them. However, on my Facebook and YouTube channel, I painted this one a little while back. So that's one of the ones that's in the set. There's a tutorial for another bunny like this, but it's got black and white stripes from way back in my YouTube channel. This one I have painted live before a while back. Again, a lot of these, I think even this one I taught in door hanger size. Maybe. I can't remember. It's because some of it's blurring together. And so certain ones do have tutorials, but not all of them.
Wait, for some reason, didn't you paint the heart?
The heart? Oh, for that, yeah, but no, that's not part of the candlestick set. Okay, we're going to get some black paint now, and you can use a paint pen for this if you're intimidated by using a brush.
What kind of paint pen?
What kind of paint pen? Probably a 3mm or a medium tip paint pen. And then you're going to need, if you're using a paintbrush, am I the only one who does that? Lick the bristles to like smooth them out. That's probably not right, what you're supposed to do. But this one's in my brush set. It's just a little round tip. So it's nice and pointed. It allows you to kind of be precise.
For the record, I'd do that.
You do that too?
I would. I mean, I don't really paint that much, but
you
would.
Do it. You can see the lines lasered on here. So I'm just going to paint these letters in right on top of these laser etched lines. It makes it super easy because you don't have to freehand the lettering. So you can either do this with a paint pen or a paintbrush, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I think when you first started out, you were really nervous, or like lettering was not your strong suit.
Right. Yeah. I got better at it from having done it a lot, really repetitively at paint parties and things. Because when I used to teach paint parties, people would bring their signs to me toward the end of the party to have me do like custom lettering on it. And so I kind of had to force myself to just get comfortable doing it. Because if I was apprehensive, then it made the customer nervous. And, it just helped if I just jumped in and did it. And this one just has the words ho, ho, ho. So really, you only have to write one thing 3 times. And you're going to get really good at writing the letters H and O over and over again. Muscle memory.
But a lot of your things like that already have the lines etched into it. So if you're like me, you just got to stay between the lines.
Yep. I sometimes will just use those lines as like a loose guide for where my letters go. Sometimes I end up getting outside the lines. I'm not a perfectionist. I just like to kind of have like a guide for where to go, but I like to be able to do my own thing.
I'm like, no, the line's there. I gotta get as close as I can to it, but not go over.
It's totally, I would much rather you go over the lines than worry about staying too far inside the lines. Does that make sense?
It does.
Like overlap them just a little bit. It kind of hides them, actually. Makes them a little less noticeable once the paint dries. But notice how I'm re-dipping my paintbrush fairly often and coming right back to my project. And I'm not necessarily doing these brush strokes in the same direction that a pencil or a pen would go if you were writing these. Elizabeth said, I still struggle with lettering even after a year. You will get better. Keep at it.
I always had desire to, and I just never took the time to sit down and do it, to learn calligraphy.
Calligraphy, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think one time I even got one of the little things at Hobby Lobby.
Like a calligraphy pen?
Mm-hmm. Like it comes in a set and you can learn how to
learn something new about your husband every day. Sandy says, is this the one from this afternoon that they were talking about? I don't know. You talking about the candlestick set? Okay, I have switched brushes. This is another brush that's in that brush set. It's a liner brush, so it's similar to that round tip brush, but it's a little longer. I've picked up the black paint on it, and now I'm just going to kind of like quickly make little swipes around the edge of this little cotton fluff. Feel free to let that paintbrush kind of trail inward. It kind of makes it just look more fluffy. And then you're going to take it and trace the edge of your hat. All these little accents just make a difference in the way it looks.
I do like using the word that as an analogy.
Accent?
Accents. You get tired of it because I'll come up to you and I'll be like, it adds accents. You're like, you're using it too much.
You overuse the word. Helen says, Michael, I love the porch sign you did.
Thank you.
Elizabeth says, that's my problem. My mom does calligraphy. So she must be like comparing herself to what her mom does. Jennifer says, my dad used to do fancy calligraphy with the actual calligraphy pen. Wow. Is that kind of how you got started, Jennifer? Jennifer teaches sign lettering, and she is really good at it. She has taught a few tutorials in our Painters Clubhouse group.
Now my memory stinks. Was she the one? Is it SOI?
In Dallas. Yeah, she came to Dallas to teach. You're thinking of Casey. She's got blonde hair. He's like, does she have curly hair? That's Casey.
Well, I mean, my memory stinks. I don't know.
Okay, let's dry this. And I'll show you what it looks like on the little candlestick sign. She said, no, it was when I was a kid. Isn't that funny that you've now picked it up and you're doing it? Thank you, Anne. There are 10 different attachments that go with this candlestick sign. And so you can change these out for the different seasons. So like right now, you might want to put on it the cute little patriotic USA sign. Or if you're kind of done with patriotic stuff, you could put up a couple options. You could put up the little mason jar, or if you want something that's just kind of seasonally neutral, you could put this one up that says, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Or you could put up the little flowers. And then when fall gets here, depending on if you want to decorate for Halloween or just regular fall first, you could put this little pumpkin, or you could do the pumpkin with the spider.
That's Halloween.
Yes, that's definitely Halloween. So here's what our little, let me switch my camera angle here. Here's what our little attachment looks like, all painted up. And then once it's sealed, this one has already got see how it's shiny? It's got a coat of spray sealer on it. And I've put the little metal piece on the back. These are going to come with your kit, and they have 3M adhesive on them. So you'll just peel the little strip off the 3M adhesive, and then it's like a sticker. You just stick it to the back of your sign, and then you super glue your magnet that comes with your kit onto your candlestick stand. Now, I advise, do not glue, and I think we say this in the tutorial, don't glue the magnet on until you have painted and sealed your candlestick stand. That way you're not having to paint around your magnet, and your magnet will like stick a lot better once it's painted and sealed.
And if anybody buys any of the magnets, like if they go online and buy magnets, we found that the ones that have already got the 3M sticky stuff on the back of the magnet, those don't seem to really hold as well.
He's just talking about if you're shopping for magnets on Amazon or something like that. We have some magnets linked in our Amazon shop that he put in the comments earlier. If you need to buy magnets for another project, but this kit comes with a magnet, yes. So you're not gonna have to worry about that. And it comes with the little metal discs that you're gonna need as well. Phyllis says, is the kit idiot proof? I wouldn't say it's idiot proof.
Barney style. We broke it down Barney style.
That's what the military says. It's Barney style, but it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Plus the 5th piece is your magnet. You're going to super glue it all together. We have a little video that comes with the kit that shows you how to super glue it together. But I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. You probably wouldn't even need the video. And then it comes with 10 pieces. I'll show you the other ones. 10 pieces that you can paint, and you can put a little, what am I trying to say? A little metal disc on the back to attach them to your sign. So one for 4th of July, a pumpkin. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. The spider pumpkin, the mason jar with a sunflower, a snowman hat. Sorry, snowman with a hat. Hearts for Valentine's Day, a bunny for Easter, and then flowers for any time of the year. And then, of course, the one that we painted today.
I got a couple questions.
Okay, Michael's got a couple questions. Read them to me.
So Sandy wanted to know, what do you seal it with?
What do you seal it with? Okay. If you are using paint pens, I do not advise you use brush-on sealer. It will cause your paint pens to bleed. So I would recommend you just get any clear, like I like lacquer, Rust-Oleum lacquer. You can find that at Walmart or Lowe's. Just make sure you're getting clear. And the reason I emphasize that is because we've had a couple of our Painters Clubhouse members who've been like, oh no, they accidentally bought the white instead of the clear, not realizing they bought a color. And when they spray painted it, they messed up their paint. So a clear Rust-Oleum lacquer is my favorite. It has a nice high gloss. If you're shopping on the Deco Art website, there's also one called Triple Thick Gloss Spray that I really like. Good. And it works really nice. What other questions do you have?
And Nina said, she may have missed it, but will you show your finished product for each attachment?
I showed them just a moment ago, but I can hold them up here. Is that what we're talking about? Like you want to see them on the stand? They're kind of satisfying to change out. The little slap or the little click they make when they attach is pretty satisfying. But these are 8 inches, so the size does make a difference. You don't want to go with 6 inches because then you won't be able to to me, it just looks too small, number one. But number two, you want it to completely cover up this block. Here's the flowers. Lacey asked if we would be offering just the candlestick. We used to, when we first came out with this, we had just the candlestick, but we've now switched to the candlestick with the whole kit all as one because that's what most people were buying, and it just simplified things for us on the fulfillment side of things. Pamela says, can you add the link to this? Yes, I can. I believe it's in the video description, but I'll drop it here for you as well.
And when someone purchases it, will they have, if there's not a tutorial of every single one of them, they'll at least have a picture that they can look at?
Yes, you. If you don't have, if you can't find a
that's why we have nice things.
Whoops. If you can't find a tutorial for one of these, they don't all have tutorials. You could just pull up the picture that's right there on the page where you bought it, screenshot it, and print it out if you want to, and you could follow along by looking at that. But no, we don't have like a fancy printable supply list or videos to go along with all of these. They're all fairly simple to paint. And I am working my way through painting all of them on Facebook Live eventually. We've already painted like 3 or 4 of them as we've gone. So maybe in the upcoming months, I'll be painting even more of them. And eventually you'll have a full set of tutorials.
Penny Fitzpatrick said she hopes she didn't throw her scan code away. If someone has already ordered one of these, but maybe they haven't gotten around to putting it together, and maybe they threw their...
Oh, they can just email us, and we'll we can send them the link to the video that shows how to put the candlestick stand together after they've bought it. If you lost the link to your video. Elizabeth said, where's Simba? He's too quiet. He's not in here. We shut the door so he can't come in. She's talking about my cat. The last couple times I've been live, he comes in here and jumps up on the table and walks around and distracts everybody.
Tammy Carter said, do you sell the attachments as templates for a laser?
Some of them, yes. So I believe this one is available. This one, I don't remember if this is called the knitted pumpkin. I don't recall if it's available on the website. I know we taught it in the Painters Clubhouse a while back. This is the sock cap snowman. So I would say probably 8 out of the 10 at least do have templates available on our website. So if you have a Glowforge or something and you're cutting your own templates, or if you're just handy with a scroll saw or a jigsaw, you can go and buy templates individually and print them out and make your own attachments to go with your candlestick stand. What'd you say?
I said I think the last 2 that you are on there.
Yeah. Hello, Barbara. Pamela just ordered. Thank you. You're welcome. Anybody else have any more questions before we wrap it up? Again, I'm Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. If you're not following me on my Southern Adornments Facebook page, please do so. I put the link up in the video description for those of you watching on the Jingle Mingle page. Our page got hacked back in April and we lost all of our followers and our page. So we're rebuilding. So maybe you used to follow me and you've like, where have you been? I am on my new page, Southern Adornments. So you can go click over there and follow. Any other questions, Michael?
I mean, it's possible I missed one or two, but I don't think so.
Oh, Helen's asking what size this poinsettia is. This is one that Cindy Manley made for our Southern Adornments Live event last year. I put it up here because, you know, we're like trying to be Christmassy for Christmas in July. But it's got resin and gold beads on it. Isn't it beautiful? It's an 18-inch to answer your question, though.
You had 2 links.
Oh, yeah. The other link that I put up in the video description for you is a link to some freebies over on my website. So if you would like some free templates to try cutting out yourself or to like use in your Glowforge, there's 3 free templates over there. They're like summer themed. We are getting ready to change those out for the fall pretty soon. So go download them before they're gone. There's also a link to a free beginner's guide to door hangers. It's like a mini course that you can take. And some other goodies over there. So go check those out.
Do I need to copy and paste that link?
Yeah, you can put the link in the comments for us, Michael. Thank you. I'll put the link down in the comments for those watching on Facebook and YouTube also. I appreciate you guys showing up today. If you're watching on my page, feel free to hit that share button. Don't forget to like the video if you're on YouTube. And if you're over in the Jingle Mingle group, you probably can't share it because you're in a group, but I appreciate you guys showing up and commenting and coming and following me over at Southern Adornments.
And anybody who knows Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Michael says, if anybody knows Dolly Parton, invite her to our event this fall. All right, y'all. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Bye.